Good afternoon, and welcome everybody to today's talk show about boundaryless career. Um, just a real quick introduction about me. Again, hi, my name is Neha Bhardwaj. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. Everybody to today's talk show about boundaryless career. Um, just a real quick introduction about me. Again, hi, my name is Neha Bhardwaj. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I got married for about 25 years ago, and I'm a proud mother of two wonderful kids. My son is studying energy business finance and wants to pursue his career in hedge fund management. And my daughter is doing pre-med, preparing to be an anesthesiologist, right? A quick fun fact about me. I love to party over the weekends, sometimes also the weekdays, and love to dance, right? As a child, I always wanted to learn Indian classical dance, but never had the opportunity to learn it professionally. So to make my dream come true, make it a reality, my daughter learned classical dance for 10 years and kind of fulfilled my dream. And I'm extremely proud of her. Okay, so let's talk about today's discussion, what we want to talk about. Today, we're talking about boundaryless career and how to reach a boundaryless career. So there are a few points I believe that are important to have a career, may it be a traditional career or a boundaryless career. And those are, you have to believe everything is possible, right? Also, dream, but just do not dream. Dream your success, but you have to work hard for you to succeed, and always believe in yourself. As I said, if you're determined, everything is possible. Nothing is impossible, right? The word itself says, I am possible, right? Have a dream, as I said. If you have a dream, you can pursue that dream, fulfill that dream, but you really have to work hard for it to come true, right? And as I mentioned, always believe in yourself. That's the key to success. Okay, so now let's just quickly talk about today. I want to talk about a career that you own, a career that is boundaryless, in which you decide where you want to go instead of your organization dictating your career path. With that, what is the definition of a boundaryless career, right? A boundaryless career basically differs from a traditional career in that an individual or individuals are deemed to not to be limited working for a single organization, for a single employer, a single job, right? Or even a single field of expertise. Boundaryless career concept basically widens our perspective towards a range of possible career from both within or across the organization. But it is not primarily determined and driven by a career system of a single organization. So what it means in simple words, basically, in boundaryless career, you decide what you want. And comparatively, you have to work harder to reach your goal. And the traditional career path, your organizations, they help you to reach your goal. They will provide you trainings, right? They will provide you different programs that you can attend to accelerate in your career. But in the boundaryless, since you're widening your perspective, you have to make a lot of efforts on your own and reach your goal. But the benefit of it, you gain the expertise much more than a traditional career path will give you. So now I'm going to give you actually my own example to explain how I define my own boundaryless career that will give you a little bit more understanding of what it means and how it goes. So to connect the dots, I'll share my professional journey, where I am today and how I adopted the boundaryless career and I reached where I am today, right? So I started my career very young, as I lost my dad in a very early stage. But I was very fortunate to find a job as an intern at a bank, right? I started as an intern at American Express Bank in India, since I lived in India at that point of time. With my passion, my dedication, and my pleasing personality, in a very short time, I was hired as a full-time employee. I worked with them for 7 years, gained tremendous amount of experience in banking. I was offered many training programs that really helped me with my career path and many opportunities within the organization to grow with them. So again, this is a perfect example of a traditional career path, right? You work for an organization, work with them for 7 years, and I grew with them, right? My background became a banking background. I learned from top to bottom everything about banking, right? So no risk taken within a very, very controlled career path that is defined by the organization. I followed that and I kept on moving steps towards my goal. So then again, I got married and we decided to leave India. We moved to Dubai, right? So first couple of months as a newly married couple, my husband and I, we enjoyed our life in a new country with the new friends. However, my inner workaholic person kept on pushing me to start looking for a job since, I've had such a great experience. So I started looking around, and then soon I was hired as the operation manager in a money exchange company, where I started managing daily operation and the operations team. So in this job, I learned how to manage people. This, again, I took a risk from my traditional background, which is banking, to move into something different. It was a risk, but I was very successful. I was able to understand the people management skill, right? Also the daily operation of a money exchange, which is a little different than banking. So this gave me a new perspective and added value to my career. Okay, and since, again, I worked for a bank for 7 years, and that was in a great organization as American Express Bank. I got an offer from ABN AMRO Bank to join their team as a customer service manager. And definitely I took that opportunity reason the way I thought, right? The traditional banking is where I wanted to grow at that point of time. Never thought of Boundaryless at that point of time. So I took that opportunity, worked with them. It was a great experience, even though it was same banking, but dealing with the different kind of people, right? The country is different. People there, they have different ideas, different perspective. So you deal with those people and understand that environment and the team. So that was a great experience working with AB and Amro Bank. Soon enough, it was enough of Dubai. It was time to leave Dubai and move to US, right? Now with that, you can also see we were willing to take chances. As far as moving, right? We lived in India. I had a great career, but okay, now it's time we need to move. That might give you better opportunities. So we moved to Dubai, right? And it did actually. When I look back, that's when I realized how I gained all that experience, how I stepped into different um, career path, and that how it helped me in the end. So then we moved from Dubai. We came to USA. I had my first child in 1999. And that's when I said, okay, it's time to spend time with my kid. I quit my career at that point of time and spent 4 years raising my child, spend my time with the family. And that was amazing time I had. So in 2004, I decided to start working again. Now again, it's a different country, right? Um, different opportunities. So at this point of time, I realized I need to change my banking career to broaden my horizon, because I have experienced something different and I really liked it. So I took a chance. I said, okay, I'm going to join Pfizer, a core banking provider, and started my career in US. So Pfizer, again, it's an American multinational company that provides financial technology services to clients across the financial service sector, including banks, threats, credit unions, securities, broker-dealers, mortgage, insurance, leasing, and finance companies. So all in all, come to think of it, it still had the same background where I come from. It's a financial background, but they are more into technology, providing the banking and the technology services together, right? So with Pfizer, I worked in different departments. I started in statements departments, learned how the statements are generated, how the checks are scanned, and the images are printed with the statement. We had to work over the weekends. Reason statements are always dropped end of month. So I had to leave my little kid at home. Was not easy, but since I dreamed success, I worked really hard for it. From statements department, I moved to a service manager role to manage core banking clients. So the the core banking, again, the core banking job gave me the banking systems experience, right? How it works in the back end, because core banking is basically how you process your transactions, right? When in the front end, you are receiving a check through a teller, but in the back end, how the system works, right? So this was a big difference from being in the front end of the bank and understanding the back office day-to-day operation. Again, this experience broadened my experience, and now I knew the front end as well as the back end of the banking. Um, the journey continues again. After gaining good experience in core banking at Pfizer, I got the opportunity to work as a technology business consultant at FIS. FIS is another American multinational corporation which offers a wide range of financial products and services. FIS is most known for its development of financial technology or fintech. And as of Q2 2020, it offers a solution in three primary segments. That is merchant, the solutions, and the banking solutions and the capital market solutions. With FIS, again, I switched gear from just core banking processors to also understand the software development because I got that opportunity while working with them. I learned the business analysis skill. Soon enough, I was a SME, a subject matter expert in payment processing. I learned how the ACH wire processing works in the payment processing world, right? As well as I also learned the software development process, the complete agile methodology, how the Scrum ceremonies work. This opportunity basically gave me a different perspective, and I changed direction of my career. I got more into IT software development. Before joining FIS, I also had the privilege to work at ACI and VSoft, and they both are also a software, banking software providers to the banks. So that basically added to my experience. Now the journey still continues, right? I was not willing to stop at that reason. I basically got the benefits that I switched from one organization to the other. Not only financially, I got the benefits, but I also gained different careers. Basically, I understood, managed, and got the experience of different directions. And in the end, put together, when I gained all my experience in the core banking with the Pfizer, with the FIS, we talked about, I gaining all that experience that's coming from the banking, right? Coming from the technology, coming from the software development. Now I adopted that software development skill along with my core banking experience. I was able to join Technisys. Now, Technisys is one of the leading global providers for the next gen digital banking platform. They help traditional banks transform to digital, and we basically help challenger neobanks and fintech companies to jumpstart. Technisys also offers a cyberbank core. With cyberbank, the digital engagement accelerated to the next gen core banking platform. Were designed to help differentiate by adapting to changing consumer behavior, helping FIs to become an integral part of your customer's life. Two pieces: a single architect, cloud native, API centric, and microservice based, a one-of-a-kind digital banking backbone. With Technisys, I joined them as an ACH and wires and item processing SME. to support the product development with the product enhancement, right? Just because I had that experience with the ACH wires item processing, and I also learned the software development, right? So with my dedication, soon I got promoted to product owner. In this role, I supported product development in an agile methodology and also managed a team of 15 team members, including developers, the core architects, the QAs, and help them creating a most viable product for our prospect clients. By now, I understood the value of boundaryless career. So I kept on moving with my career path. I was offered the product owner leader role to manage product owners. So currently, I am working as a product owner lead role, managing several product owners. So I feel I have accomplished a lot from where I started and where I have reached. Different countries, different organization, different roles. There is no end to it. There is no boundary to your career path. So with that said, all I want to say, you can have a career that can be a boundaryless, right? It all depends on you, how you manage your career. If you're willing to take risks, explore, take responsibility of your own career, you can reach wherever you want to. Not that a traditional career path is good or bad, or boundaryless is good or bad, but it all depends. What do you want? How do you want to take your career forward, right? So with example of my career path, you can see how I gained experience in banking, in payment processing, being a product owner, learning software development life cycle, and people management. This really expanded my knowledge and expertise and made me a versatile individual who can easily find a path to advance in a career. This, of course, takes a lot of commitment, a lot of hard work and persuasion. So keeping that in mind, make every effort to follow a boundaryless career. That will take you places, but it will also demand a lot of hard work and dedication. So with that, I just want to thank you all for joining today's talk. If there are any questions, any concerns, please feel free to reach out. And I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Meet Cyberbank, a Gen 3 white-label digital banking platform from Technisys that helps banks to generate incremental revenue streams by providing tailored products through any point of interaction of the customer's choice, such as your bank's digital channel, where variations of the same product offering can be successfully delivered through targeting and data analytics, a banking-as-a-service offering to other fintechs, embedded into other brands' financial supply chain or into a customer's buying process.
JobCity is a stress-free solution to your talent shortage. Get peace of mind working with top-notch developers at reasonable rates.
Seguimos entonces aquí en el track de UX. Muchas gracias, Neha, por tu charla y gracias a ustedes por seguirnos del otro lado. Vamos a hacer una pequeña sección de Q&A con Neha, que la tenemos en vivo. Thank you very much, Neha, for being here. Y lo único que les digo es, en Swap Card, ahí donde el chat, donde dice preguntas, dejen su preguntita y se las hacemos en vivo a Neha. Así que bueno, vamos a arrancar. All right, Neha, thank you for being there. We are ready to start now. All right?
Thank you.
Great. So, like, one of the questions you're getting is, if you could, like, point out your deepest or biggest lesson learned in this, endeavor of breaking multicultural barriers. I know this could be a long answer, but, given the time we have.
Right. No, I'll try and be quick.
Yeah.
So what I can say, for me to succeed in this, the path I went all this long, is you have to put in a lot of efforts, as I said before. A lot of things don't come your way. You have to find different resources to get that knowledge, right? Because that's something new for you. Example I give you is the IT side, right? I'm still not that technical, right? I don't understand the IT, like the technical part of a lot of aspects of software development. So what I had to do, reach out to different people, try and learn different ways. Again, in the traditional career, you would have the opportunity, maybe somebody from your organization, they will provide you all those trainings and the support you need. But in Boundaryless, since you're changing your career, you're going a different path, everything is on you. A lot of stuff that you need for a different path you're trying to go to, that you have to work for that. So I think that was my biggest challenge I had, that I had to go find resources, find different trainings. Everything was on my own. I didn't have help from my organizations because they expect you to know all that, right? So that's my biggest challenge, I would say.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Now, we have a ton of people that are kind of like not just maybe just starting in their careers in the tech industry, and a lot of them working in in financials in banks. So many of them are asking us, what advice would you give to the people that are kind of like starting their career in the banking or financial industries, what they should be looking out for, and where maybe they should be focusing their minds?
So if you're starting your career in banking, my first advice would be, yes, learn the basics of banking, because it's a must. If you are into that business, you need to know all about banking, how it works. It doesn't matter whether it's front end, doesn't matter if it's in back end, right? But the way industry is changing, it is not the same how people used to go to the bank, right? They will go and interact with the person in the bank. Everything is getting digital. So with your basic, you need to learn your basics of banking. And once you have that solid, you should move a little towards being into banking software development or how the digital banking works. So you are going to be combining the basic knowledge of banking and how it works with the current system, how the banking works currently. That would be the best way at this point in time to advance in your career.
Right.
That make sense?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, and sadly we are at time. So thank you so much for being there, and your amazing talk, and helping us learn a lot more about our boundaryless career. So thank you so much. Gracias a todos.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Gracias a ustedes del otro lado. Vamos a hacer un mini corte y seguimos con más UX en Boundaryless.